When I was 70, I was starving. So I went to the fridge and there was only a bag of plums in there. And I thought, oh no, this is horrible. So here goes. In goes a chunk of plum into the mouth. Just like I thought. Haribo shat in the bag again. I hunched my shoulders and spat something into the fridge. I don't believe it. I really don't. This is the last time Haribo gave me a birthday treat. And I suddenly catch sight of Haribo's big face poking out from behind the front door. I open the door and I say, hey, little bitch, why is there a great big shatty bag of plums in the fridge? I saw him snort and start giggling. And he said, that's my birthday treat for you, Michael Rosen. Rog said,
I got a Skyfugel deal for Christmas.
So I shoved the blade of a knife in his ass cheeks.
Get off me!
And everything was lovely once again. Wonderful. And then we went to...
When I was a boy, I used to go to school with a
bomb
in my little box, and I'd be walking to school. Yeah, it's in there. And I'd get to school, and it would be playtime. I'd open up the box, take it out. What's it gonna do? I didn't mean to press too hard.
Well, perhaps I did.
The bomb started to smell of dead cat, and I put it in the drawer. And I start doing a run for it, and it's nice, warm feeling. They'd forget about it. Do you think they will?
George said sometimes my dad
Beats up
my mum with a rolled up comic. And my mum's face is all bloody. The new teacher said, what does your mad dog say about that? And George said, he just fell over and died, just like your husband. And the teacher didn't say anything. And Claire said, I live with my aunt Jamaica,
Uncle Ben,
and the cream of wood. Man, my mum and dad tried something
Jewish. They shoved Hina schmaltz
into my
trousers.
So I threw my mum and dad
Out of the windmill.
That was the mistake, saying the word windmill. If you said windmill, the windmill came running for you.
My brother once told me that Mum and Dad have got a
Mum and Dad
called Norman and Boo-Boo. They have got a deal with the devil. He said that they said that I said that he says.
May's husband said, yeah, I like weed. I've got 10 plantations.
And when we get back, we eat mozza beer, a baby, drafts, dominoes, hare and hounds, and even my brother's
Brains.
which is my favourite.
It's time for
Michael Rosen's useless.
stories.
His eye looks into my eye. I mean, don't be daft, punk, says my brother. You can't do a wee on the end of runway 4. So I did. I think it's really bad news. They don't put news in our school loos. If you need good fucking luck. When I tell my brother to blow my lollipop, my dad calls me fag bag. When I pray and peel to school, he calls me Telly Viking brains. When we were in this cafe on holiday and I beat my brother, my dad calls me King of the Little Girls. I call him Stinks. Once the Vikings came to school and made a great big hole in the wall. And then they murdered everyone in class, except for the little girls. They're probably burning London just now. That's rather nice. Suddenly, my friend Haribo came to school crying. We said, what's the matter? What's the matter? And he said his granddad had died. So he didn't know what to say. He was a nice man, Haribo's granddad. He was the Prime Minister. David came front. If you remember last time, I ate the asshole when I was 2. Golly. Then,
Boing.
suddenly, it appeared. The end of the tube. The huge wood.